Hey, I'm at this ancient site called Hippos. Hippos is located on the eastern side of the Sea of Galilee. Towering hundreds of feet above the water, it looks over the sea and was the home to a large Gentile community. To the northwest, it overlooks Chorazim, Bethsaida, Capernaum, and other small villages that Jesus was familiar with while living across from Hippos. This location is absolutely breathtaking with blooming plant life, rolling hills, and a cool breeze that rushes up from the sea. This city was built by Alexander the Great when he came here in the years 332 or 333 BC. Many believe Hippos was constructed in the following century along with other Greek cities built in Israel. It is classified as a Decapolis city and was later occupied by the Romans when they ruled Palestine in the time of Jesus. You can tell by the columns, beams, and elaborate carvings that these Gentiles inhabitants opposed Jewish culture. As a Decapolis city, Hippos was stationed to propagate, influence, and promote the Greco-Roman way of life. It was located so close to devout Jews, but yet so far away morally and spiritually. Although this place is never mentioned in Scripture, I want to read where this city is referred to by Jesus, and Jesus makes a very powerful illustration that I think is very applicable to us today. So I invite you to turn to Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. This is Jesus speaking here. He says, "You're the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand and gives it light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven." Now, what does Jesus mean when he says, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden? Well, Jesus is talking about this because Jesus was nearby this era when referring to a city on a hill. He used Hippos to define what it means to be a follower of Jesus and to reflect what God has done for us. The sun is about to set in a couple hours. What would happen is, since this city is full of marble and stone that reflect light so well, it shined very brightly and acted essentially as a clock. Each week on the day before the Sabbath, when the sun reflected the bright light from Hippos, Jews knew it was time to stop working so they did not commit a sin by working on the Sabbath. Jesus is essentially saying, just as the sun reflects off of Hippos, you should reflect what the Son, He, Jesus, has done for you in your life. Light that is hidden serves no purpose, but light that shines serves its purpose. We are God's workmanship, His masterpiece, His new creation that He created when we decided to follow Him and lay aside everything we formerly knew. Jesus is saying, I want you to reflect what the Father has done. I don't want your new life to be hidden. Rather, I want your light to shine so that all the world may see that you are followers of Christ.